Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Bat Rider!
Radiant team pick.
Centaur War Runner.
Dire team pick. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the StarLadder Star Series Season 9 European Group Stages. It is Insane Gaming versus Ahead Gaming in a best of one series, our third game of the evening. We've already had two pretty long ones go on for you. A lot of fun to be had thus far, and it's of course great for you guys to join us. My name is Mott. Thanks for joining me here on the StarLadder English stream. We're well underway with this draft, a bit of a quick one, if you will. A lot of picks going through left and right already. Insane will pick up the Bat Rider, the Nyx Assassin, and the Bane. Ahead will pick up the Ancient Apparition, the Centaur, Vengeful Spirit, and Tree and Protector, interestingly enough. So, like I said earlier, not a lot at stake here today. Just trying to avoid relegation as best as possible. And Insane and Ahead, well, Insane has one victory to their name. Ahead, I think they also may have one victory to their name. I'm not 100% sure about that, but they're just trying to duke it out right now. And really, we'll see if we see any sort of crazy experimental picks. Tree and Protector, he's been seen a lot, so you can't really count him as that experimental pick that you might see from time to time. Rana comes through with the Bane, so Nightmare into the Arrow combo, something we used to see a lot back in 6.79. Is available up and ready to go for Insane Gaming. So we are here. Like I said, had a lot of great games already. We'll see. I mean, this game looking like it's not going to go 60 minutes like we saw the last one. There's not really that much in terms of hard carry for either team right now. The bans came through. The Lightning's not available. The Nyx Assassins not available. You know, you could go for that Faceless Void. He can get, you know, to that kind of late game kind of carry like we saw in the last game. But I'd imagine we'll see something a little bit less sort of carry oriented. The interesting thing here is right now, I think this is a Vengeful Spirit carry because they have the Tree and Protector. He can farm the jungle pretty effectively. Ancient Apparition is going to be that support. And Centaur War Runner probably in the off lane, and then Vengeful Spirit can, I think, carry here. Whereas you look at Insane, it's a bit more, you know, I guess you could say, easy to tell what's going to happen. You might see Nyx Assassin mid, Bat Rider off. You can see Nyx Assassin support, Bat Rider mid. There's a couple of options there. You can even dual lane mid with Miran and Bane, but they don't really have anything that should be done with. And this is going to be the issue. We talked about kind of going late here, and Morphling is going to be one of those heroes that will do that. He really only requires 2 or 3 items to be that great, but he can take the game late if necessary. So Insane has to have a way of shutting him down. And as it stands right now, yes, they do have Fiend's Grip, which is great, but Strength Morph is still going to be a problem here. Nyx Assassin with the Pale and Vendetta, he's going to be frustrating to deal with. Morphling is going to get lassoed as well. His Lincoln Sphere should be the first item against Fiend's Grip and against Lasso. I'd imagine that's really what it should be coming out. We'll see if he can get that item quick, and we'll see if he gets ganked early on. And that's going to be the tail for Ahead right now. And we've seen them play this hero before. It seems to be a bit more popular now than it used to be. And then so they weren't carried. Yeah, like I said before, and I keep saying whenever I'm casting, is we've seen this so often where you will see people pick up these kind of safe lane farmers that aren't that great in terms of just what kind of aggression they can bring out. I mean, like, or in terms of late game potential they have. And then you see heroes in the mid lane who are just kind of your hard carries. And this is what EG is known for. They do it a lot, and they, you know, obviously they really focus on Artur's, you know, heroes and just getting whatever he can get. And right now, I mean, this is kind of the same sort of thing for both Ahead and Insane. So we are going to jump into the game. It's the third game of the evening. One more to go after this. That'll be MYM versus Ahead, I believe. Speaking of Ahead, some introductions. 168 will be on the Centaur Warrunner, down in the bottom jungle area. Our Zeke will be on the Treant Protector. Level dance that mid Warf lane. Down bottom, May, the stand-in, going to be for the Ancient Apparition right there. And to round it all out, Seema the Slut going to be that carry Vengeful Spirit. And this hero is deceptive, can do a lot of damage early on. You have the Vengeance Sword, you've got the Wave of Terror, so armor reduction and right click is a thing that can happen. You get a Manta Style, maybe even a Desolate, and all of a sudden you're hitting like a truck. So there is that potential. She has the attack speed when she gets treads as well. That's not really the issue. The problem is she's not the longest in terms of range, but she's okay. She's got swap as well. She can kind of be aggressive in her own right. And she can swap herself out if she's getting killed. Just be like, okay, I'm gonna not die. You can martyr for me, please. On the other side of things, for Insane Gaming, Big Num gonna be on the next Assassin. That should be, I believe, the Casper set. I'm not 100% sure. I believe it is. Yeah, it is. And Tron will be on the Bane. Inquisitor will be on the Mirana, or Inquisitor, I guess you could say, in that top lane. Chomi will be on the Shadow Fiend, and down bottom we'll have Judo on that Batrider. Real big fan of his Batrider play. He has those boots of speed ready to go, so he's not going to get ganked, and he probably shouldn't considering what's in this lane. You do have a Magic Missile to be scared of, and obviously Cold Feet to combo up with that, plus Chilling Touch, so maybe I guess you have to be a bit more, you know, patient and non-aggressive than you usually would be. So we'll see how it goes. Aloha Dance, 63 in terms of base damage right now. Chomi's not even really near that. I guess he's actually at 49, so it's not too bad. He should have an okay time. And as soon as he gets some Necro Mastery stacks, I mean, Aloha Dance is going to have a rough time here because, yes, he does have 4 armor, but 435 health, not that great. You can see how much Chomi's already putting in here, so. And that's just with 3 Necro Mastery stacks, so they've got to be careful. Down bottom, Judo getting spotted here. Seema wants to run at him, but Firefly going to go for Judo just to make sure he survives and doesn't get caught out of position. Ahead's 168 up here in the top lane, just trying to get to you know, level 3, have 1 point into double edge and then 1 point to return as well. Level 6 is going to be his main goal. And more often we're seeing shifts of heroes that are kind of just make sure you get your level 6 ability and go from there. You know, we used to see Elder Titans who need a lot of levels in that off lane, you know, Darkseers as well. That's just not the case anymore. You need to have a hero that can be effective early on in the game because that's really what the metagame's all about now, is farming, fighting real quick, and going from there. So, you know, we'll see how the offlane goes for both heroes. I think that with boots, Judo should do just fine. I mean, he's got Firefly if he gets in any sort of trouble. He's going to Wave of Terror. He's got to be careful because Seema could just run up and, of course, Magic Missile. But obviously, MA is not there to help pull things of that nature. Chomi pausing really quick and then calling go right afterwards. An interesting play there. Living Armor already went for Aloha Dance. He's taking a bit of harass here. His last hits, he's at 8 right now, so he is doing a bit better than Chomi right now, and a lot of that is because of the Necro Master stacks not being super high up yet. He'll have to raise just to get 1 CS there. And I don't want to waste your mana too much, but it's not that big of a deal. No bottles coming out just yet. We might see one soon, but as it stands, nothing going on too crazy in terms of across the map. And if anybody's going to get first blooded, I think it's going to be the Centaur up here. He's got to play very far back, and the Nightmare from Tron is really going to be what kills him, I think. He's going to back off even further, and Judo could be aggressive here, and he is going to be. He's going to try to pull this creep wave back. The chain pull is going to go from, yeah, he's just going to take the creep wave. Nice play there. May actually getting caught out. The Firefly, the sticky napalm, May be in some trouble here. Coming through. Nope, Centaur goes down to that top lane. Meanwhile, Tron getting the kill there, but May about to fall. Not getting first blood is Judo. He is going to get caught out potentially. Our Zeke, Nature's guys, can't really use his, well, actually it's Invis. Leech not really available, he's got no mana left to use it, sadly. He'd be now coming down from a May. A bit of a, I guess, positioning error coming out, so unfortunate there. But in the top lane, Tron got the kill. I think Arrow was used, Nightmare as well. He's going to have his Nightmare backup ready to go in just a couple of seconds. Getting some mana with the clarity there, so interesting. Ahead, getting caught out of position, and that's good. And Santa already shutting him down, and Ahead are, you know, they got to be careful with that. Firefly coming through right now. Cold Feet's going to fly as well. Not going to hit up on Judo. RC in some trouble. Judo's going to go to town. The Hammer Fists are going to go, but Judo's going to get the kill. Morphling's going to pause the game right before RC dies, but it doesn't matter. Judo's going to pick up this last hit. He's going to get his Tranquil Boots and then get even closer to that Blink Dagger. So I don't know what's happening. 2 pauses already real quick in this game. Maybe some ping issues, some lag issues. Doesn't matter. Judo gonna grab the kill. Now backing off. Seema Slayer should be able to pick this up. Magic is gonna fly. And the right click, so Seema will get something at least. Get the kill on Judo. I hope he bought. He didn't actually buy anything. That's sad, but that's okay. Chomi now in the mid lane. He's actually got the most last hits in the game, 15, as you can clearly see. Aloha Dance getting living armor because he probably took some raises or something along those lines, taking a bit of harass damage here. Bottle's flying out, I believe, yeah, for the Radiant and for the Dire team. No Crow just yet coming out for Aloha Dance's side because, well, Trant's not really doing much here. He actually has boots and a Quelling Blade, so he can't really afford the Flying Courier. And actually, Ancient Apparition can, but still not choosing to do so. 168 has been pushed out of this top lane right now. That's a bit of an issue. There's not much you can do here. I mean, they've pulled back, as you can see. Inquisitor taking a lot of damage from those creep waves. They have to have them salved and just keep them up and ready to go. Tron and Bignum are getting experience because they are pulling and things of that nature. And so you look at him, he's still sitting at level 3 as well. He's been killed once. He's got an assist at least. Phase boots are going to be the choice for Seema the Slayer. Not going to go for treads. Morphling going to have that double damage rune bobbled and head back to that mid lane. He's going to strength morph as well. This DD should be pretty nice up against Chomi if he wants to use it. Already 20 Necromancy stacks though, and he's got 22 last hits. Unfortunately, he's on the Dire team, so he can't go into the jungle and stack up as effectively. Waveform's gonna fly through. Aloha Dance, double damage. Chomi about to fall. He's not in range. Can he get it? Yes! Chomi does fall there. Aloha Dance getting a huge pickup. Roaming through as well was Judo. He had no lasso. He's coming through to maybe help out a bit, or at least just a jungle stack and make this Trant's life a miserable living hell. So Arzik getting caught out of position there. Firefly still going. Tron in the top lane, zoning out the Centaur Warm Runner here. While that's all happening, bottom Seema's pushing into the tower a bit, denying some last hits there. And Judah's going to head back to the lane. 1,000 gold in the bank already. Might just rush that Blink Dagger instead of going for the Tranquils that we most often see on a Bat Rider. He's actually almost level 6. Well, so his Blink Dagger's not too far away. Even if he just stays in the lane and gets a couple last hits here and there, he'll be okay. Problem is transforming through. He's got Leech Seed, Magic Missile, and all of that would be pretty nice. There's going to be the Magic Missile, Cold Feet as well. Judo may be in trouble. Is it going to latch? No, just barely. He took a lot of damage, but he survives at 19 HP. Cold Feet not latching being a big issue there. And, well, Magic Missile did some work, but not enough. Vengeance Aura coming out as well. I mean, he pumps up the damage with these phase boots. You gotta see that. 168 in this top lane, 292 gold in the bank. Inquisitor, he's got his phase done right now. 31 last hits for him, but he's going to be more aggressive early on in the game than the Shadow Fiend will, I think. Chomi's going to try to get to a BKB as quickly as possible. He lost a lot of his Necromancy stacks from that death, and Aloha Dance is now asserting his dominance over this lane. So that's a bit of an issue. Seema now. Magic Missile, Judo. Nice swap coming up from Seema. He's got no mana for it, but he's pushing Judo back. Judo with his strength right now, so he doesn't mind too much. He'll be able to regen no problem. All the while, this top lane, they actually haven't rotated or anything. They have a Smoker to see it, they just haven't used it yet. And that's actually interesting. They could easily kill Aloha Dance if they had Fiend's Grip. Well, that's the problem. They don't have any levels on these supports yet. And Tron is only sitting at level 4 at, right now, essentially. Bignum is sitting at level 3 still. So, this is a bit of an issue. They're not getting the experience they really need. Mirana's sitting at level 5 right now. Wraith Band's going to come out and ring of the kill. It should be shortly thereafter. Arzik is sitting around the mid lane helping Aloha Dance just farm. Judo still not level 6 yet. Ami's sitting here ready to go. Cold Feet level 1, so let's see. That break distance of 740 is pretty nice for Judo. He can get out of there no problem. Firefly, Magic Missile, maybe a swap as well, but no mana for it. Cold Feet a bit too late. Chilling Touch flying through, not enough damage. Judo's gonna Firefly up to the high ground. And Seema can that kill. Again, they try to go back to it. Ring of Basilius will help out, at least in terms of mana regeneration and going again. And of course, Arzik, he's living armor, but broken right off with the Firefly, unfortunately. 168, Tranquils are done for him, but he is at level 4. He's had a rough time in this offlane in comparison to Judo, who's level 6 now. Judo's died once, but so is 168, and 168's getting zoned out very well. He can't really get close when they're pulling, can't get that experience. They're working on the T1 tower at top right now and taking a bit of harass damage there. Inquisitor's going to pick up the wand, he's got his phase boots, he's got his Wraith Band done, and of course he's ring of Tequila. I don't know if he's going to really get his first item, just farm it real quick to think from there, but Fortification 1, the living armor as well, not enough to really stop any sort of aggression on this tower, and it looks like they should take this. The first tier 1 of the game is going to be going to Insane here. Inquisitor's going to try to get it, it looks like. Will it go for it? Nah. Bignum being very aggressive. Yamarana with it, so they'll back off now. All the meanwhile, Aloha Dance, once again, 46 last hits for him, but 44 for the Shadow Fiend. 28 Necromastery stacks is up. He's got level 8. So that means he's got level 4 Necromastery right now. He's starting to hit like a truck here. He's getting pretty scary, but Aloha Dance sitting on 84 plus 3 plus the double damage. How does he keep these? He's got his money. 15. A bit late, but not too bad. Went for boots for same way, so, and of course the bottle as well, kind of making sure he got the items he needed to be successful in lane. Top lane, 168 sitting very far back, knowing that these guys are missing. Big Num and Tron both smoked up, could not find anything there. Judo in the meanwhile, 1,500 gold in the bank, just making sure he uses these jungle camps to his advantage, and will. 8 minutes and 40 seconds, not too bad of a timing for a Blink Dagger, especially for an offlaner. TP's mid, Aloha Dance was trying to fight, as you can see. Living Armor, there's the Nightmare, there's going to be the Moonlight Shadow as well. Tron ready to fight, and People's up to go. Impale, the raises, Aloha Dance in trouble. Strength Morph is going to go, the right click, he's got no mana. Shadow Fiend gets the kill with the last raise. A big pickup on Aloha Dance. He did use his Midas at least, so there's that. But Chomi now getting on the board with 1 kill. He's going to go for a Midas of his own. His will be a bit later
Radiant's top tower
than the
is under
Morphling, so
attack.
about 2 minutes in fact. It'll fly out to him as soon as the courier gets back home. Still waiting there. Juno now getting caught out. Seema the Slayer grabbing the kill. Drums of Endurance now done from Seema the Slayer as well. And they're going to go for this tier 1 tower down in this bottom lane. They need some help though. Inquisitor is doing work on this tier 2 tower top, and really 168 is not able to do anything. He's almost 6. Luckily, arrow's going to fly through. He avoids it. Nice play there, just to juke away from it. I mean, it was not from fog or anything, so not that hard to spot out. Aloha Dance continuing to go further here in this mid lane, looking for tier 1 tower potentially.
Dire's middle tower
All the meanwhile, Seema continue to farm away. So yeah, I mean, it's all about right now kind of just these safe lane farmers who are a bit aggressive early on and can do work, and then transitioning later on with the Morphling or with the Shadow Fiend, depending on what your choice of team is here. So it really does come down to that. Inquisitor is making a lot of space though in this top lane. I mean, he's going to take down this tier 2 tower, but it seems the head don't really care that much about it. If you think about the tower's top, it's not really that great. I mean, yes, they're going to lose the gold, or I mean, they're going to give the gold away, I should say, but they don't seem to mind, and that's not really that big of a surprise. This tower is not all that important to head gaming, and really that's not shocking. So might as well. Again, Chomi has his right now ready to go. He's got his ring to kill up as well. His 36 Pro Mastery stack. Slow Dance trying to continue to farm all the while on the lane. Inquisitor is just being annoying and harassing. His tower's getting kind of low. RZ can just Living Armor back up. He's got level 3 in that. He's spent his time jungling for a period of time, but now he seems to be done with that. There's another phase in his life that's over. Chomi continue to farm up the Ancients, or not Ancients, excuse me, hard jungle camps here. 500 gold in the bank for him. So a bit of aggression coming out early on in the game, but we've kind of subsided with that. More just at this point farming. Big Num's trying to get level 6. The supports, this is really where they can get level 6, get some levels and get going. Ice Blast is ready to go, and that top lane's gonna fly out. What is the question? It's a long range one, so yeah, this should be on Inquisitor. Steven's gonna go. Ice Blast is gonna fly. Inquisitor maybe in trouble. Moonlight Shadow's gonna go. Double edge as well, but not enough damage to grab the kill. Blink Dagger now done for Judo as well in the mid lane. Aloha Dance. Oh boy, Moonlight Shadow's gonna fly. He has to wait from away. He knows he's getting aggressed upon. Judo's down in that bottom lane with Moonlight Shadow with the Blink Dagger. They've got to be careful. Seema the Slayer can't afford to get caught out, but he does have the Nether Swap if it goes on a May, and that's the big thing here is against the Bat Riders. A big pickup for Vengeful Spirit. Mid lane, Ace rune up on Aloha Dance. He's gonna get mana burn, but he's fine. All the while, somebody rotating top. That's the Treant Protector. Still not level 6 here, and he's not going to be able to leech it just in lane. Amaze level 7. You saw that Ice Blast come out last time around. Coming through. Inquisitor up in that bottom lane, ready to walk down and maybe shoot an arrow. He's finally leaving that top lane. No big surprise there. And this is going to get Living Armored back to at least half health pretty soon. Magic Missile, Judo, Tron, Fiend Grip, Seema the Slayer, about to get lasted potentially. There it goes, arrow as well, right into it. Seema in some trouble. Firefly might get the kill. Nice Living Armor. There's a Starstorm. Arzik trying to use his leech shield, but that's a bit too aggressive. Right clicks, Amay getting low. Can they get this kill? He's so very close. Nightmare not in range. The sticky napalm will slow him down. Tron is going to dive hard for this. He's about to get there and will. A double kill for the stand-in Tron on Insane side. Nice play coming out. Insane grabbed 3. It's 7-3 the score, and all of a sudden, the lasso, the Fiend's Grip, everything working their way. Inquisitor's going to work on this tier 1 tower in this bottom lane. Seema the Slayer
Radiant's
not able to do
bottom
much in that
tower is
engagement.
under
Had the
attack.
drum, not able to pop it, lasted up into the arrows. Not much you can do there. The right click was too much. And I don't know what that Treant was doing, trying to leech seed. He's just, I'm going to run right in there. It'll be fine. And it wasn't. So they're putting a lot of eggs in the Aloha Dance morphing basket right now, I think. He does have that Ring of Health, so he is trying to get that Lincoln Spirit. Perseverance might be done first, and also go to that Ultimate Orb, whatever he feels comfortable with. Living armor now up for our Zeke on this tier 1 tower bottom. TB's coming through from MA, and another might come. Seema's just going to walk back to the lane here. Ring of Achilles ready to go. Chomi might get hit up on here. Head Stampede. Stomp going to go. TB a bit too late. Nice double edge. Ice Blast is going to fly through.
Radiant's bottom
just to
tower
secure the kill.
has
Bignum
fallen.
hits up with that. He's taking a lot of damage. He has to be careful. Okay, he will survive, but not by much. Tron getting caught out of position. Nice brain sap. TP not going to be in time. Chilling touch and Seema the Slayer.
Dire's
A
middle
lot of
tower
damage
is
there.
under attack.
So 2 return kills coming up for Head Gaming. One of them involving the Morphling, obviously. Vendetta and Pale. Oh, just missed. The waveform was enough to get away from that. Inquisitor. 2,000 gold in the bank for him. His next item going to be very, very important. He's actually got the most net worth in the game. And Inquisitor's starting to take this game over a bit. But the issue is, it's 13 minutes in. Where's the map coverage here? There are no wards up on the map anywhere. It's central or mid. Is that Brazzer 6 camera? It is Brazzer 6 camera. My favorite camera, in fact. Double damage rune for Judo.
Twice as hot.
Inquisitor with 2,000 gold in the bank. Ready to fight. And it seems like every time I watch Insane, they're getting a bit better. They're working on the small things. Obviously, they've got a long way to go, but I think this team has a bright future. Aloha Dance has the Perseverance right now, 2,100 gold for the Ultimate Orb. If he wants to purchase that next, obviously the link in store recipe about 1325? 13 something. Tron and Chomi roaming to that mid lane. 1,000 gold in the bank for the Shadow Fiend. His item, like I talked about, should be that BKB, but yeah, I mean, I'd imagine it would be. You do have to deal with Stomp, Magic Missile, Double Edge, what have you. They're going to deny this lane.
Dire's
Nice
middle
tower deny coming up
has
from
been
Chomi just to make sure that's done. Bit of a stack coming through in this hard creep camp right now. Maybe waveform to get the kill. Would be nice to have. Meanwhile, Big Num farming bottom. He's level 7 here. Is anyone not level 6? No, RZ just got there not too long ago. There's a Blink Dagger up for the 168 Centaur Warrunner here. He's got his Stampede going. Didn't actually get a point of return, surprisingly enough. Most people like to get 1 point in that at least. Maelstrom now done. This is the build to go for, Marana. Phase, Drum, Maelstrom, Mjolnir. That's generally what it is nowadays. It's a good build at that. Can pump out the damage. Nice arrow into RZ right now. At full duration. Is it going to be enough to Starstorm? Yes! Inquisitor gets a nice kill. Blink, nice leap away as well. Inquisitor surviving. Ho ho, that was close. Almost got stomped on. Show me at 2,000 gold in the bank now. 1-2-0, but he's got 104 CS. He's not too far behind at 102, so they're keeping pace with each other. Inquisitor is going to be the, I think, X factor here. Casima's only sitting at about 88. 1,000 gold in the bank for him. 2,000, excuse me. Bignum has to back off bottom as there's potential gank train with both of me and Seema the Slayer here in this lane. Roaming up top is 168. Vengeful buying Yasha, sending it out to her right now. Inquisitor still working on pushing this in. This tier 2 tower falling low. 16 minutes in, and Lasso's up on Aloha, the Phoenix Group as well. Is there enough damage here? The Strength More. Nice swap coming up from Seema. The Stampede as well. They can't get anything done. Nightmare is up. RZ roaming through as well. Amia's here. Chilling Touch. Cold Feet gonna fly. Tron in trouble. He's dead. Somehow they turn it around ahead. They bring it back. They make sure that Morphling survives. Just barely. Strength More so good. All the while, though, at least Inquisitor is getting that top tier 2 tower. So more gold going the way of Insane. They should have a lead here right now. I'm not sure by how much, but yeah, 5,000 gold lead for Insane. Blink, looking for our Zeke. Sticky Napalm Strikes are there. 168, looking to try to maybe just use a Stomp, but it's going to fly. He's got to use it. Can't dive, is it? I don't believe that. Oh, he's going to. That's a brave dive if I've ever seen one. Ice Blast is going to fly. Missed the Shadow. Fiend using his raises and the kill. The Blink, the right click is enough for the Bat Rider. His Firefly just ending. Stomp is not there. Nice pickup there on RC, getting caught out of position and actually being
Radiant's
dove.
middle tower is under
It's
attack.
Shadowblade coming out for the Shadow Fiend instead of that BKB like I talked about. He wants to get into place, be able to use that Requiem of Souls a bit better than he used it the last time around. But they're going to try to take this tier 1 tower down, and now Insane, they're pushing the pace of this game. No big surprise there. They have some
Radiant's
decent damage
middle
between
tower
Chomi and
has
Inquisitor.
fallen.
Morphling still needs some items here to really be effective. He does have 115 plus 13 damage, but he needs to get towards that Ultimate Orb. He needs to get towards Blanket Sphere. Once he has that, maybe a bit more aggressive, but Chomi can just dish out the damage right now, and especially with the Lothars as well coming to him. Yeah, he's got like 160 or so he's doing a bit better, not by much. But swap, nice. Keep away from that stampede coming through. The stomp is one missing. Inquisitor, double edge, he's gonna fall. The ice blast hitting up and getting the kill there. The Centaur War Runner and the double edge and the right click getting the kill. So nice play. Inquisitor almost made it out alive, but just not there. It was a good swap as well. Seamless Slayer
is under attack.
being aggressive, and now they're gonna go for a tier 1 tower of their own. And this is something they need to do. They need to get some towers. They already have this tier 1 tower mid. They're trying to get the tier 1 tower bottom as well, which is kind of low. Shomi has to Shadow Blade away, and they're actually going to go for Roche right now. They have presence of the Dark Lord. It's level 3, so the armor reduction is there. Roche taking a lot of damage. Tron is going to be tanking this right now. He's got to be careful of Brain Sap up. Big Num will come in maybe and tank it for a bit. Judo can as well. And Roshan's going to go, but all the while they're pushing into the tier 2 tower top. And see the Slayer are seeking a lot of damage. They're ready to fight this. Ice Blast flew through. That's a problem. They're going to lose a tier 2 tower. I don't know if that was the best trade in the world.
Roshan has fallen to the
Shomi will pick up the Aegis at the very least. Ice Blast did some work there. Taking a look at items right now. 19 minutes in, I don't think anybody has a mech yet for either side. I don't know if anyone's building it, but it'll be a nice item at some point. Inquisitor's farming the jungle, trying to get to Mjolnir, maybe. That's by the Hyperstone, I think. The Courier, Battle, Crowing, potentially. Lincoln Sphere, now done. 19 minutes in Aloha Dance. Because he has that Midas, it's a bit later than usual, but he's still not doing too bad. He's got the most net worth in the game right now because of that Lincoln Sphere. And now lasso is going to be an issue. He's going to have to get forced first before they try to lasso him. And even if they do lasso him, just strength morph and he'll be okay, I think. Now, that's a Mask of Madness done for the Bat Rider, and the Bone 7 build is underway for Judo. He's got his pretty much core items here. Shomi going to town on Ancient Apparition, getting caught out of position. Down bottom, speaking, getting caught out of position. There's a Centaur up, Inquisitor. He's going to try to fight this. Interestingly enough, Stomp's going to go through. He is in trouble. Double edge, the right click is enough. He had already used his leap, so nothing he could really do there. Coming through. Force Staff, Lasso, that's going to be up on the seam of the Slayer. Requiem's going to fly, destroying him. He's in trouble. There's the Overgrowth. Nice swap. Shomi still has that Aegis, so he's okay. Fiend's Grip is going to go on Arseek. He's about to fall. Stomp is up. They do get, of course, the Treant Protector, but now Aegis is up, ready to fight. Aloha Dance, Strength Morphing, maybe. He can use that if necessary. Nightmare's up at 168. There's the raise. 2 down, using the Aegis to their effect, to their advantage as well. Now they're going to try to push into this tier 2 tower bottom, potentially. Shomi's here ready to go. I mean, they're all ready, and they've got like full health, so there's no point in not doing it, I think. They will back off, however. They don't want to go for it just yet. They could have done that, for sure. They go mid instead, it seems like. Try to push that out. They don't want that tier 2 tower taking too much damage. That's why they went mid. Inquisitor getting caught out, so he was actually the catalyst for all that to happen. They just needed him to kind of bait a bit and die. Go from there. The Shadow Fiend about to take the nice lunch stack here, just 1 stack. Back off. 2,500 gold in the bank. With the Shadow Blade, I'm not sure what his next item is, but Insane have a pretty significant lead, and this Morphling, he can bring it back, but it's going to take some time for Aloha Dance. He's going for Shotgun next. He's got the Ghost Scepter already. He just needs to get to that Eagle Song, and he'll be there. So, keep your eyes on Morphling right now. They still are down by about 7,500 in terms of gold. Experience-wise, 3,000. The items we already talked about a bit. Ogre Club up for a May. He's going to try to get to that Aghanim Scepter. And we'll keep going. 21 minutes in, and this one actually might end a bit quicker, depending on how the fights go for Insane. If they can get a couple of kills. I mean, Morphling is just difficult to take down. Got to find a way to bring him down. Smoke of the Sea Gang coming up for a head. They're looking for Inquisitor, and they might find him. He does have Leap, so he might be okay, but this is going to be tough. They have a ward here. They know that Inquisitor is right around this area. Blink, Stomp, Inquisitor, double-edged Magic Missile. Nice combo. Dead. Dead, Mirana. Blink Dagger now up for the next Assassin as well. So they're getting some items. They're losing a couple of heroes to, picks here and there, but all in all, it's still pretty close, and it's still definitely in favor of Insane right now, so.
Regeneration.
"22 minutes in, and this is where it gets interesting, at least for this Vengeful Spirit, because you're trying to get to a BKB. You have the Ash already. You do a bit of damage. With the BKB, you could be a bit more effective, even if you get lasted. We've seen swaps work really well. We saw the last fight, swap just absolutely saved the life of Aloha Dance, and it's pretty nice. Somebody just picked up a BKB, I believe. I think it was the Shadow Fiend. I would imagine that's what's flying out to him right now. In fact, it is. So BKB, Shadowblade as well. Excuse me, Shadowblade as well. Level 16 coming up as well. Burn, show me right now. They're going to try to push bottom, I think. At least they want to wrap around. They have a smoke of the sea, and they have him like Shadow Gank as well. Arrow's going to fly through. That's going to be off the mark. Just a bit. Backing off. Any of them have a smoke? Tron does. They're ready to go. They're waiting for their entire team. They're all here. Judo's here as well. Smoke's going to fly in just a second, I'd imagine. They're waiting. They're patient. Our Zeke is Nature's Guised, and they're waiting for him to show up. Mirana actually disconnected from the game. That was the issue. So interestingly enough, they were waiting for a Smoke of Deceit gank, and we had to disconnect. So, some internet issues. All of a sudden, and we saw this last game, Aloha Dance's 2200 gold, which seemingly came out of nowhere. So that Eagle Song is actually not too far away from being completed. Once it's ready to go, I mean, that Ethereal Blade's gonna hurt. The EB, if you will. Chummy having some issues himself right now. Treads are up. Morphling ready to fight, I think, with that Lincoln Sphere. And especially once he gets the shotgun. I mean, that's, like I said, he's one of the best heroes with 2 items in the game. Shomi's obviously on a Shadow Fiend. He's not too bad with 2 items as well. So we are going to jump back into the game. The pause is done. And we're ready to go. Seam of the Slayer very close to that BKB. Just needs the recipe next. Can even take an Ancients if he wants to. They're going to head top. Aloha's going to do the best to push this in and then replicate out if necessary, but all the while they can Smoke of Deceit gank like we talked about. They're not doing it just yet. Our Zeke, he's here. He's Nature's Guised. That'll run out. They don't see him there, obviously. It's a replicate. They know it's a replicate. It's a good thing they didn't waste that smoke there. That would have been problematic at the very best. So Aloha Dance, he can't actually replicate down bottom, unfortunately. Inquisitor sees Aloha Dance here. Is he going to throw an arrow? Looks like no. Blink Stomp, 168, Double Edge Stampede, Adaptive Strike Waveform, already used the right click, Moonlight Shadow, Ice Blast flying as well. Not hitting. Staying alive, TPs are up here. Aloha Dance just GTFOs. He doesn't want to be a part of that situation where he gets lassoed or anything. He's very close to that butterfly, or not butterfly, excuse me, the Ethereal Blade. And oh baby, would that be nice. Tron roaming down here as well. Show me. Sitting on that Shadow Blade, sitting on BKB. Oh, Fiend's Grip, they find out RZ getting caught out of position. He wasn't Nature's Guide, they had no detection. It looks like he just walked away from the trees for a moment and then just ripped. Sad days. Now 4-man aggression coming up from Insane on this tier 2 tower. There's no Treant Protector. They want to try to go here. They don't have Inquisitor though. He does have his Mjolnir, mind you. All the while Aloha Dance farming. He's going to go ahead and waveform away. Inquisitor's going to go mid, push this out once again as it's already taking some damage here. As you can see this tier 2 tower. There's the shotgun. Done for Aloha Dance now at 25 minutes in with a Lincoln Sphere on top of all that. And his minutes is of course done at about 8 minutes. So now, this is scary. You do have a BKB, but it's just on one hero here. Everyone else is really just, they're asking for it. These are prime targets for shotgunning. And Aloha Dance will probably try to find somebody soon. He's level 17 already, so his level is pretty good. He's tied up with Chomi in terms of levels and net worth. Yeah, pretty much the same. So the question is, what do you trust in the late game? A Morphling or do you trust the Shadow Fiend? Well, Morphling can eventually get some other items other than a shotgun here and maybe be just as effective, but Shadow can dish out the damage as well. It really, I think, comes down to the team fight. You're gonna have a good Requiem, and can you actually lock down the Morphling is the real issue. Because Shadow Fiend, you can lock him down fairly well, assuming that the BKB is done. Morphling, he'll just strength morph like I talked about, replicate out, waveform. He's slippery, no pun intended. Chomi will continue to farm. Getting closer and closer to his next item, which might be flying out to him already. It's actually an ultimate orb, so might pick up a Scotty. Probably not a Lincoln Sphere. Maybe a Manta Style if he really wants it. Replicate, very tanky. Everyone's here bottom right now for a head. They want to try to take down this tier 1 tower. Fortification is going to go. They smoked up. Shadow Blade, Blink stun. The Requiem going through, doing a lot of damage to Arzik, but they have BKB on Sim the Slayer right now. He's still trying to go. Swap is up into the Fiend's grip. He is in trouble. He will fall. Aloha Dance now in trouble. He does get the kill on Shomi. He'll get lassoed up. No, he'll waveform out. Lasso's on 168. He's getting caught out of position. He'll die. Aloha Dance in a lot of trouble. Ahead Gaming might lose their Morphling here. Tron picks up a kill on the backside of me. This might be an entire team wipe. Aloha trying to juke. He cannot do it anymore. It's a team wipe and insane. Everything bottling up, and all of a sudden it explodes down in this bottom tier 1 tower. A fight breaking out. Tower's in deny range, mind you, and they still keep it there when it's all said and done. Big fight happening. The swap a bit too aggressive. The lasso came through, grabbing a couple of heroes, or 1 hero, excuse me, and then just bringing everybody down low and grabbing a couple of kills. So now Insane, they're looking for this tier 2 tower, and they should get it this time around. Inquisitor should do most of the work here with this Mjolnir. His BKB is going to be his next item as he picks up that Ogre Club, and all of a sudden, that Morphling, I don't even know if he used his shotgun in that fight. I think he did. I think it was on the... maybe on Shadow Fiend, but he had a BKB up, so I'm not sure. That initiation came through, the stomp came through, but he BKB'd at the right time. Beautiful BKB. Inquisitor going to get hit with the Ice Blast. They might have to back off now. I think they do. 168's going to try to fight this. Arrow flying. Blink, stomp nicely just to get out of trouble. And they can't take the tier 2 tower. Roshan now down. It is a full duration Rosh, I believe. That's going to be 11 minutes in, and they cannot get to it just yet. Gem of True Sight is up for the Bane. He's got his 4th step as well, ready to go. Item-wise, if you look at the Tower team, they should be leading by a bit of a margin here, especially after that last fight. Show me with his BKB, his Lothars, and his Ultimate Orb, which is going to be turned into something, I'm sure. Whatever that thing is, I have no idea at this point. I mean, we talked about Scotty, potentially an option. Probably could go for... Lincoln Sprig to swap. Blink, stomp, double-edged Bignum. I'm not sure what you're doing there, but you're dead. You're very dead, in fact. You're very, very dead. Waveform in that top lane. Aloha Dance. 1,400 gold in the bank. And yeah, he lost a bit after that last engagement, but he's still doing okay. They're going to try to wrap around on him here. Inquisitor's going to lead the way. Aloha Dance seems to not notice anything's up here, but this is going to be tough. If he can land a long duration arrow, they can get the kill. Stampede trying to get away. Aloha Dance. Oh, this is going to be tough. Inquisitor, shoot the arrow, maybe. No, wait from away. Yeah, he knew. He had an understanding that someone was following him. That was interesting, to say the least. TP now coming down to the bottom lane. That'll be Inquisitor trying to farm this lane real quick and also defend the tower. You can deny the tower. You can deny it. Deny it. Thank you.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
We have Tear coming through. Ahead are just going to farm this jungle essentially real quick. They'll throw up a Sentry Ward, make sure there are no wards here. Interesting ward placement coming out from Brazzer's 6th camera this time around. Double damage rune now. About to be picked up for Aloha. Arrow going to fly through. Blink, Mana Burn, Impale. Going to go. Waveform just in time. Blink, stop initiation. Oh, shotgun onto Big now. He's dead. Again. That Impale just missed. He just juked it too long and he was able to waveform away, unfortunately. Show me. Farming up real quick. I think he was just kind of waiting for the waveform. He just wanted to bait it out a bit, but that actually ended up turning in poorly for him. Judo now has a BKB. Big pickup. Suddenly, Batrider has a lot of farm. I don't know where it's coming from, but he's getting it. And all the while ahead, they're going to try into this tier 2 tower. They have Chilling Touch. They've got Lasso, 4-step back, cold feet up. They get Seam of the Slayer. Can they bring him down? BKBs are flying. Inquisitor shotgunned up. He's in trouble. Requiem goes down. Aloha getting low. 168. Fiend's Grip already 2 down for Insane. Fire coming in from Inquisitors. Chomi's just blowing everybody up. Seema in trouble. Will fall. 3 down. Aloha Dance. Lincoln Spear's broken. TP's gonna go. Can they get the arrow? They cannot find him. But big buybacks coming out from Insane. Real nice stuff. Who bought back in that last engagement? I have to check real quick. I think it was just the one. Yeah, just Inquisitor. Someone was getting low. There might have been Mages used. I don't think so. Roshan is up, so yeah, it definitely wasn't a Mages. I'm losing it, boys. Roshan about to fall here. Ice Blast is going to fly through and push them back for a minute, but the mid style is now done for Chomi, so no Scotty. Sad face. They're going to go ahead and take this Roshan real quick. There's no way they can get there in time, but maybe annoying. Nonetheless, just throwing out the Ice Blast. And they just up for Chomi now. Can they get another fight like that? They've had 2 really good fights in a row going their way. Insane are just kind of playing their game. They're not trying to be too aggressive. They're not trying to push in. They're not trying to take these towers. They're fighting when they're ready. They're defending when they need to. Ahead, they're trying to push the pace, but it's just not working out for them. Aloha Dance, he shotgunned up Inquisitor, brought him down very quickly, but that really didn't do all that much in the fight because he did buy back. Now Aloha Dance, he did survive that engagement. He actually did get a lot of gold. He's going to try to go for either a Manta or a Scotty at this point himself with that ultimate orb, but are they going to try to fight him here? Aloha, he has waveform, and he might waveform away and TP out. It looks like he will. Just making it out in time. So now it's kind of like we've reached this part of the game where it's ebbs and flows. We'll see teams kind of push in every so often and try to take an engagement. The fight will happen, and then we'll slow down and farm for a bit. But as it stands right now, Aloha Dance might be caught out of position. Blink, just missing out because, of course, the Lincoln Sphere came through. Ice Blast flying as well. TP's coming through. Looks like, hold that thought, we actually might fight here. See the Slayer swap in. Shotgun blowing up Tron right now. Stampede went as well. The Inquisitor has to back off, so pickoffs here and there, but it's back to farming. Like I said, you'll have a kill here or there, but it's more so trying to push your advantage, or at least try to gain an advantage by taking a tier 2 tower, fight, bottom lane. It seems to be, the choice for Ahead Gaming, and try to get something done so that they can get map control, because they know they can't take Roshan right now. If they get the tier 2 towers mid and bottom, then yes, they can, but it's every so often. Now you go back to farming. Warfling will replicate up if he needs to. He's maybe going to go for a Scotty. He's got 2,000 gold in the bank, so he might purchase up a Yasha next. We'll see. Got plenty of gold to do either. Well, at least the ultimate orb, and then Yasha, and we'll see. Next item will come soon. 168 enemy, still ready to go. Inquisitor, he's been pretty good. He's still sitting on 1,000 gold. He's trying to get to that BKB. He's had that for a while, that Ogre Club, but it's not really turned into anything. Chomi, sitting on Manta Style, like we already talked about, 2,500 gold in the bank, and he is certainly going to be carrying this game. He's got the right click potential, where a shotgun is important, yes, but he's got a BKB, so it's not that important to him. Yasha's up for seeing the Slayer. He's already got his BKB. Makes Assassin Vendetta. Nice BKB. Blink Lasso. 168 Stomp is up right now. Judo can't force that back. Nice double ice speed script on 168. Big fight. Swap going through Ice Blast. Tron getting caught out of position. And now we're going to have Insane lose 2 heroes real quick. There's the Nightmare. Chomi blows up the Vengeful Spirit real quick. Amaze going to fall as well. Chomi doing work. A 2-for-2 trade in the end. All the while, the Morphling not there. With that fight, they're going to look for a tier 2 tower, maybe. They'll back off right now, realizing that Aloha Dance is up in their top lane, causing havoc. 19,000 net worth for the Shadow Fiend. And he continues on his stairway to the top of the charts in terms of net worth and being super farmed to take this game late. It is the Manta Style now done for the Morphling, so items, they're pretty similar, I guess to a certain extent. There is that Ethereal Blade, there is that Lincoln Sphere, whereas the Lothars and the BKB up for the Shadow Fiend, so they both are getting close, and they've been kind of this way for the entire game. They've both been sitting on sort of the same net worth, trading places here and there. Level 21 for the Shadow Fiend, level 20 for the Morphling, so he's a bit behind, but not by much. The gold graph tells a story of almost 10,000 gold going the way of Insane, and they've kind of had this advantage for a bit of time. The experience lead says the same thing. Insane have a 10,000 experience lead right now. Skype issues are abound, as we can see from Ahead Gaming. Hopefully not too long. And this game is just, without pauses, it would be about 35 minutes. The draft went fairly quick, but the pauses have been kind of killing the pace. And so people get back to farming, and then fighting a little bit later. So as it stands, next big fight should end up being in a tier 2 tower somewhere on the map, whether that's the Radiant winning it and then pushing down mid or bottom, or whether that's the Dire winning it and pushing down mid or bottom. They have that option. Looks like we're good to go though. The problem is now is that Chomi has an Aegis, so if the Dire want to fight, they certainly can. With that Aegis, they maybe need to be a bit aggressive, but they decide that they just want to sit back and farm a bit more, maybe wait for another item here. Shadowfiend has 1,000 gold in the bank, and I'm not sure what he would wait for at this point, but he could push it out, push up the other lanes as well. I don't think he's really in danger of being pushed in. Aloha Dance with the replicate, he'll be all over the map anyway, so they're just going to have to deal with him at some point, whether or not they push in directly and try to force him back into the engagement, or they go for him and try to get a pick off. There is that option. Vendetta's going to go for the next assassin. He's going to try to find a pick off mid. Zeke, maybe the unfortunate one here. He's going to back away. There's no sentry ward here, just the, of course, regular observer ward. No gem up on Zeke either. See him with the Slayer. He's got nothing. Try to take down this ancient stack real quick. Ancient camp, I should say. Big Num very far and deep here. The ancient camp going for Chomi as well. His next item is purchased. What was it? That's an eye, Scotty. Okay. So Scotty now done for the Shadow Fiend. He's a bit tankier. And now I think they definitely fight, because this Aegis, I don't know when it'll wear off here. It looks like another 2 minutes or so. And they're going to try to push down bottom. They're going to wait for Inquisitor, who's going to TV down there, I'd imagine. He's got his BKB as well. Leap forward. Judah's going to head back home real quick, purchase something up, maybe, I don't know, he's got his bots already as well. I mean, he's got a lot of items. In fact, this Bat Rider's, for all intents and purposes, almost 6 slotted for Bat Rider. They'll TP mid, and actually they're going to try to push this out. Maybe Blink Lasso on Aloha Dance, he's going to back away. The Manta Style Legions are doing work here. Maelstrom and Mjolnir crocking up, just trying to push this back as quickly as possible. All the meanwhile, Chomi is doing work in this bottom lane. The tier 2 tower is here. They can't really fight without their heroes, though. Judo and Inquisitor, they're going to make their way down there. They're pretty speedy, so it shouldn't be that problematic. So
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Zeke.
attack.
Look at this. This guy's James freaking Bond right now. Oh my goodness. They are going to lose this tier 2 tower. Overgrowth, no leech seed first. Zeke. Not revealing his position. Chomi backing off. TP's coming through. Fortification flying. Tier 2 about to fall. 4 step away. Judo being a bit aggressive, but gets it anyways. Pipe is up now. Chomi and the rest of the squad backing off. Insane Stampede. Moonlight Shadow. Arrows up. It does hit on 168. BKB's going. Requiem not used just yet. Aloha, he's fiended up right now. Swap not going through. Aloha gets impaled. There's the swap finally. Chomi, not Requiem. He still has that BKB. He still has the Aegis. There it goes. 168 getting low. Sima low as well. 2 down. Inquisitor with the double. Me about to be the third. He'll fall. Chomi gets the kill. All the while, Aloha replicates top. He's trying to force some TPs back home. Smart play coming out from Aloha Dance. He's single-handedly keeping their team in this one. The tier 3 about to be subjected to some unfortunate behavior from this creep wave. The same thing's going to happen in this bottom lane. Chomi's just going to rail on this thing. Smoke good to see you for whatever reason. Then will buy back into the game. Chomi now has to back away. Waveform coming through. Shotgun not onto the right hero, sadly. And they're forced to back off, but another fight going their way, and they can definitely secure a tier 3 a set of racks as well. They don't want to go for anything too crazy, and ahead they're still in it right now, but they're barely hanging on by a thread. Dagon now up for the Bat Rider. That'll be nice to have for the Morphin just to bring him down that much quicker. Getting closer to 12,000 gold lead right now for Insane. And as we continue onward here, I mean, this is looking real strong for Insane, but still the game's not over. They still have this Morphling to hang their hat on, and that's the big issue. They have to find a way to bring him down. They have not killed him since about 20 or so minutes into the game, maybe even a little bit less than that. Tron trying to get to a BKB. That'll be nice, but swap is going to be huge as well. I mean, he can only get Fiend's Grip off for so long before getting swapped. In that fight, it was actually surprisingly long how long that swap went, or before the swap went, excuse me. Vengeful Spirit, they see that might be a replicate. They're pinging it on him right now. All the meanwhile, Big Num's still sitting here with Gem of True Sight. 1,700 gold in the bank. Aegis is going to be... Roche will be in, I'm not sure how long, but we'll see in just a couple of seconds here. Blink Dagger now up for the True Protector. His initiation potential has just skyrocketed. That Overgrowth is going to be nice to have. Please. The Overgrowth is going to be fantastic. Down bottom. Aloha Dance Vendetta. The Lincoln Sphere breaking the Stampedes up as well. Replicates out to the top lane. He says, see you later, my friends. I'm not going to be involved with that. Very quick Roshan. 27 seconds for it to respawn right now. Mid lane. Seema the Slayer trying to man up Manta style. I'm not sure what happened there, but he is in trouble. The Overgrowth going to come through a bit too late. 4 step forward. Tron can't get to the Treant Protector to get that Fiend's Grip off, or the Nightmare, mind you. All the meanwhile, top lane has to be defended. Chum will TP up there and take this with his razors, no problem. For once, I'd like to see maybe a little bit less rat dirt, a little bit more man fighting. No offense to these guys, they're doing what they need to do, but we'll see. Blink, stomp, show me. Nice, Lothars. They're trying to be aggressive here. They have to back off right now. 168 has no Blink Dagger. Chomi's chasing after him. TP away from the Morphling. 168 getting Scotty slowed down. TP's going to go through as well. Can they grab the kill? Fiend's Grip, there it goes. And Judo gets the kill on RZ. 3 down all across the board for Insane. Or head, excuse me, just like that. Oh, okay, I thought that was the Morphling for a second. Like, what? Why? Inquisitor's trying to take this tier 2 tower, the last outer tower of the map. Might fall here. He will back off. Aloha Dance enemy are here ready to go, and the rest of Insane are backing off. They're still just little by little whittling down ahead's defenses. They can't do much else except just lose these kills, lose these engagements, and give them more farm. There's 4,000 gold up in the Murano right now. Her next item is going to be coming out shortly. Chomi's almost 6-slotted here. Bots, yep, there it is, and his next item will be purchased up, and that'll be it. I mean, that's going to be his 6th slot. He'll work on another BKB at some point. He's going to be going for Satanic now. No big surprise there. So Chomi, I mean, yeah, he's in a good position. Big Nom as well, ready to try to fight here. He's Vendetted up, and the Observer Ward's going to fall. They have nice ward coverage all across the map right now. Inquisitor's still working here in this mid lane. Making 11, just getting some farm. TP coming in from Chomi right now. BKB purchased up for the Morphling.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's going to try to fight a bit longer. Desolator going from the Rana right now, and they are going to be taking some towers here in just a bit. Stampede, lassos up, and me getting caught out of position. Can they grab this kill? No follow, however. Me actually didn't take that much damage. Nice blast BKB. Arzik swaps up. Oh, Judo caught out. Now Big Impale onto 3, onto 4 even. They killed the Nyx Assassin in a matter of seconds. Gem of True Sight, they want to fight this. 168, maybe in trouble. BKB from Shima, BKB from Aloha Dance, getting caught out of position. Inquisitor can't take that damage. Strength morph, waveform away. Inquisitor is going to survive with the leap. The BKB did go from Chomi, now trying to fight on Seema the Slayer. No swap up there, trying to run away. Fiend's Grip now on Aloha Dance. He's got to focus him. Focus Aloha. He's about to fall in. Will triple kill come out from Chomi. Buyback coming in from the Morphling right now. Diving through Chomi. No, don't go for it. Back off, my friend. Inquisitor still very low right now. He's got to go home. He's got the Gem of True Sight up on him. He will put on the Courier real quick, I think. Desolator coming back in as well. Adaptive Strike flying through the shotgun already is the Ice Blast, just barely hitting on Chomi. Nightmare is up as well. Arrow flying through Aloha. Strength morphing right now. Is there enough damage to bring him down? If he dies, this might be GG. Waveform away. Still alive. No Fiend's Grip for another 67 seconds. Can they get the kill? No, but Ami, he will fall here. So the illusions potentially, maybe yes. Chomi is godlike right now. They grab the kill. No Morphling, however, getting so very close to death, but just ever so slightly tiptoeing that line. We'll stay alive, but still no racks. Still no tier 3, still no racks. They don't lose Inquisitor, they don't lose Chomi. They're going to go for Roche right now. Pick up the Aegis. I don't know who that's going to go for. Chomi doesn't have room for it unless he wants to put the helm on the Courier, which might be the choice. I think it will be. I don't see why not. He doesn't have a Satanic yet anyway, so... No, I'm just kidding. He does. Alright, I guess I'm wrong. Did he Backrider? He hasn't room for it either, so... Somebody pick up the Aegis! Oh my god! This replicate, it's about to steal. No, it's not. It's gonna be Inquisitor going for the Aegis. Cheese is on the ground right now. Big Num might pick that up. He'll put the Bracer away. Or the stick. Yeah, the stick. Okay. So Aegis is up right now, and now it's Insane's turn to try to end this game. They've got a pretty big lead. Almost 20,000 at this point in gold. 20,000 experience, so it's gonna be tough for them to really, I think, throw this one, but... possibility, nonetheless. 27,000 in net worth for Chomi. He's carried hard. His back, it hurts a lot. Shoulders, heavy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
Arrow
fortified.
flying through. There's the glyph. Arrow misses. 168, me, Aloha Dance.
Radiant's bottom
They're posturing. They
tower
want to try to
is
defend this. Stampede's gonna fly through. BKB going. 168. Nice Stampede. Nice stomp. Judo brings Seema back. Overgrowth onto a couple. Impale's there. Right click from Chomi doing work. Arzik the first to fall. He still has that Aegis. No, he doesn't. He has the Satanic. That's what he's doing work with. My goodness, look at that right click. He will go down to the Requiem. Aloha is cleaning up, mind you. There's the Aegis. The Nightmare's up as well. Fiend's Grip on cooldown. Chomi buys back. He'll bots in and probably a second. Arrow's gonna fly through here on Aloha Dance. Just hitting up. Judo, no, lasts for 25 seconds. The Desolator strikes, doing a lot of work. Waveform through. He's inherently tanky. 4,000 health. BKB flying. They will take the set of racks, and they will maybe work on mid next. Chomi had to buy back for it, but he did some work with that right click and that Satanic in that engagement. He did fall, but Satanic's up again, so he'll be able to survive if anything happens to him. The last one alive on the Radiant team, Aloha Dance, they're going to lose 2 sets of racks, and he's not done fighting yet. He wants to keep going. Melee racks mid will fall. Range racks about to go down as well, but Insane, they've just asserted they're down. They're about to get made. Which Adaptive Strike is going to fly. Don't pick up the kill on the Bane. Do a lot of damage to him, but not enough.
Radiant's top tower is under
Force that
attack.
forward. Judo. No! BKB! Doesn't matter, you're dead anyway. Tier 3. Maker Creep's about to fly. Aloha Dance doing what he can, but that's very little while the rest of his team does go down. BKB for Tron. Overgrowth coming through. Show me about to play. He's got no buyback. He still has that Satanic. He wants this melee Rax. Not doing that much damage to it right now. Satanic, he's got to use it. At some point, there it goes. 168, trying to do work. Satanic, gonna grab the kill. Arzeek in some trouble right now. Requiem not gonna get the kill. And he will be down for 121 seconds. No buyback. Oh, Gems on the ground as well as the Adaptive Strike shotgun. Aloha Dance is not saying goodnight just yet. And that's Inquisitor going down. He will have buyback, luckily. But at this point, all of the Raxes are gone. Mega Creeps, it is going to be extraordinarily hard to push into the base. Insane, and at this point, I don't know. Aloha's trying to do his best, and I understand it, but Mega Creeps is be miraculous to win this game for Ed, you know, saying. Still, they don't have the Shadow Fiend for another 87 seconds. His damage was pretty insane. He had his Manta Style as well. But as it stands right now, they need to have one heck of a fight in this top lane in order to be able to take this victory. They've actually pushed this out somehow extraordinarily well. All the meanwhile, Ami is sitting here. He's trying to do his best pushing out the lanes. Mid might be in some trouble. These tier 4s are pretty much the last thing standing besides these, of course, buildings, which will, the huts and the Moonwells will be down there very quickly. Aloha Dance is going to try to do what he can right now. Flame breaks up. He's got to be careful. Ice Blast coming through. Fortification's going to fly. Swap in. Force out. Tron in trouble. Magic Missile long range. He is in some trouble. He might have to buy back right now. They're going to lose to tier 3. Maybe even a sub Rax. BKB. Lasso. Aloha Dance getting low. Seeing the Slayer as well. A lot of damage to the Dagon. The right clicks made enough. The tower damage is going to be there. They've got to back off now. Tron bought back, but in the end, that was maybe their best shot. That was maybe their best shot at taking this game. And I just think it's probably going to be it. They still have an opportunity if they can get a huge, somehow, 5-man team wipe and there's no buybacks for Insane. But as it stands right now, that's actually almost the case. The only one that does is the Rana. Everyone else just used theirs, so I don't know. It's still plausible, I suppose. Ice Blast flying through, Aloha Dance trying to do what he can. Oh boy. Oh boy. Chomi TP's in, he Lothars as well. He's only at 18 Necromastery stacks, not that that really matters. Butterfly now done for the Morphling. He wasn't tough to kill before, he's certainly tough to kill now. And they're going to try to defend their last breath. And Chomi can just take this tier 4 tower down very quickly. Judo grabs an easy kill on the Centaur Warrunner using that Dagon. Dagon level 3, mind you, Mask of Madness going as well. Tier 4 tower is gone, and ahead are just going to say, that's enough, we can't do this anymore. We've got 2 heroes dead. We're going to call GG, and that'll be it. Insane. They choke out the opponents ahead gaming, and they'll move on with another victory to their name. I believe that's Insane's second victory in StarLadder, so well played. Ahead game, and they're not done yet. They've got to face up against NYM in the next series. We're going to take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back. My name is Juan. You can follow me at twitter.com/MontDota2. We'll jump into a quick commercial break, and we'll jump into the next game in just a moment. Stick around, guys.